This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So Oregon's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And here we are, folks, the last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best two teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. They face third down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. He escapes the pocket. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
New senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Powering through. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
The throw complete to the running back underneath. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. And on the carry, he's heading left. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now, 2nd and 11. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. The offense ready for play number 10 in this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Escapes the pocket but can now make a play, and they sack him. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Checks this down to the running back. The defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Notre Dame's offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Getting set. Here's second down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Pressure is coming. Swung into the pass rush. A sack.
Oh, man. The offense has got to be careful. They cannot take any more losses because they've already lost their starting quarterback, and now the backup takes a big hit on the sack.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. Punt team ready to boot it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Going to try to use his legs here. Picks up the force and is still going. He makes the stop, but it's a big play with 31.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Carney. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score on first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Takes the handoff, edge to the right. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
There's the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Oregon. They connect for 6.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Here comes a handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Throwing off play action. Caught quickly. Breaking free at the 35. tackle after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Gets rid of it on the move. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
Notre Dame lining up now for a first and goal. In the red area, it's James. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks on the ball, and it's a short gain. Second down and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here.
Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on third and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open. Quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. And he takes this from inside the 5. Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. That gain makes it second and medium. Hand off to the right side. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up. They'll run it from the gun. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Ducks looking to keep this drive rolling. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that previous play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
The Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Caught near the goal line. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got it.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ducks. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure, Kurt.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
See if they can convert the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He'll throw it now. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play. All the way to the 43. Drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. A new set of downs after that completion. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. And the quarterback dropping back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Plenty space at the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Irish. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football. He makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Handoff here from the shotgun. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the...
Looking deep down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Able to get the ball back, but it could still be a drive kick. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. The pass rush closing in. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking to scramble. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Wrap down the middle. It's Kearney. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's fourth down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going, or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Hunt over the middle. It's Larson. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
He stays alive. They'll avoid the big hit of the slide.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Looking to pick up the first down for the air. On the run, he'll let it go. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Has the first down and more. What a stiff arm. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Looking to pass here on second down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. High completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Here's the second down play. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. Because you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependent.
End zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Oregon.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Set up with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick and out. Can they put something together in this drive? He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Short loss in the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's James. And the defense brings him down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. He's having one of those dream performances.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw here. Pass complete on a crosser.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The ball is caught. You get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Another big game by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's James. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Looking for a receiver. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Notre Dame. Who says he needed explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Kearney. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's got it with room to run. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Hey, a 1st down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. The Ducks will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
They make the stop, but it's a big play with 31. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick throw to his receiver. And the pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the 3rd quarter. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And this pass is caught. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. The pocket breaking down. Scooped up on the defense. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The 40, at the 30, at the 10. Touchdown, Ducks. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out. It gets him a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
They go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Looking for a man. Makes the grab. It's James. He's swarmed by the defense. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Contact as he threw it. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on 4th down. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The offense starts with excellent field position. Grinding away with a running game. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. Ball handed off.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and just running back and just keep working that clock.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that 1st down marker. And now a timeout taken by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. The Ducks pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
What a great play by the defense here, getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here. playoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. And this pass is on target, caught. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. They look to throw it here on second down. He fires downfield. That's caught. It's James. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can.
No gain on the play.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. The sophomore, a little bit too much air under that throw.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Fourth down, the offense will go for it. From the shotgun, drops back. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Ball handed off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's a safety to essentially slam the door and secure his victory. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Same mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Oregon Ducks.